Hi everyone. So we'll start with, again, as always, giving you a minute or so just to sign into the class, roll out your mats, get yourself ready, get yourself comfy. It's really nice and warm in here today because we've had such a beautiful couple of days. Cooled down a little bit today, but in here it's still nice and warm, although the heat is off. All right, so whenever you're ready, start in a child's pose. So bring your big toes together to touch. Separate your knees about mat distance. Extend those arms up over your head. Relax your shoulders. Start. As always, just take a few moments here at the beginning of your practice to settle into your mats. Start to connect to the breath. Notice how you're feeling, what's going on in your body, what's happening. And every inhale, breathe a little bit lower, a little bit deeper, right into your lower lungs. And with each and every exhale, just completely release, relax, let everything go. And again, deep breath in, a little deeper, a little lower. Keep really focusing on breathing deeper. And a nice deep exhale and release. Continue with that breath. But start to restrict that airflow at the back of your throat with each and every exhale. Start to really tap into your Ujjayi breath. And let go of your day. Let go of anything that already happened. And also of what's still awaiting for you after. And just give that next hour to completely to yourself. Focus on the inside of you and focus on your breath. From here, just walk your hand over towards the right hand side. Relax your shoulders. And then you can bring your left hand on top of your right hand. Maybe you can reach it over to the other side. And then press those hands right into that floor to help you push your sit bones back a little bit to stretch out the left side. And then slowly back to center and all the way over to the other side. Walk your hands to the left. Relax your shoulders and now your right hand on top of your left hand, maybe over to the other side. Push those sit bones even further back. Feel that stretch from that right armpit all the way down towards your right hip. And then back to neutral. And then curl your toes under right away, downward facing dog. Let's come up. Line up your feet about hip distance, hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Start to pedal it out, walk it out. Bend one knee at a time. Opposite heel down to the mat. Nice inhale on one side, nice deep exhale on the other. Get rid of all those air pockets between your palms and your mat. You're creating a beautiful upside down V shape with your body here. Up on your toes we go. Line up your heels nice and high as you can. And now gently pulse your chest closer and closer towards your thighs. Keep your heels up. Relax your head and your neck. On your next exhale, full downward facing dog. So heels come down. Don't worry if they don't touch the mat. They don't have to. They just go in that direction. And from there, let's come down onto the arms and elbows. So forearms and elbows down to the mat, coming into a dolphin. Your forehead should just hover over the mat. Tailbone stays up. With each and every inhale, try to take a baby step forward. Your feet come a little bit closer towards your elbows. And with each and every exhale, heels come down to the mat. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Inhale, step it forward, a little closer with your toes to your elbows. Exhale, press those heels down. You're still pushing through your forearms, through your elbows. Tailbone lifts up and back. Relax your neck. On your next exhale, back up into your full downward facing dog. Bring your feet together to touch. Inhale your right leg all the way up. Bend into your right knee, open up your right hip. So we're stacking your right hip over your left one. Remember, equal amount of your weight through both hands. Left leg is nice and straight. Middle of your chest lines up over that left thigh. Open up a little bit more. Back to neutral. Back into your downward facing dog. Same thing other side. Left leg lifts first. Hold. And then stack your left hip over your right one. Open up your left hip. Left knee is now the highest point of your body. Keep pushing that mat away from you with your hands. Keep lining up your chest over your right thigh. Open up just a tiny little bit more. Come back to neutral. And back into your downward facing dog. Bend into your knees. Come down into a tabletop. Line up. Your hips directly over your knees. Your shoulders directly over your wrists. Inhale, cow. Belly down. Tailbone up. Gaze up. And then exhale, round your back, press those hands into your mat and push away. Feel a stretch in those shoulders. Again, inhale, dip, belly down a little bit lower. Tailbone up a little bit higher. And exhale, round your back. Press those hands into your mat and push away. Let's do this 2 more times, deeper each and every time. So inhale, dip. See if you can gaze up a little bit higher. That'll give you a deeper back bend and it'll stretch those abs. And exhale, round and push away. Chin into the chest. One last time. Inhale, belly down. Start to press your thighs and your arms closer and closer together. There's always nothing to see, but you'll feel it. And now exhale, one last cat. This time, thighs and arms push away from each other. Again, you won't see anything, but you'll feel it. Come back to neutral. Thread the needle on the right side, right arm up. Gaze follows, stack your joints, hold it here for a moment. As you exhale, right shoulder and your right ear connect down to the mat. Left arm up, gaze follows, right knee stays as it is. Straighten that left leg, shoot it straight up, just a little bit of a balance here. So keep your core engaged, focus on your breath. Kick it up a little bit higher if you can, and then slowly with control, step that left foot in front of your right hand. Once you've got that, gently, carefully, mindfully start to roll over into the back of your head. And allow that left hand, left arm, left shoulder to fall down towards the mat behind you, breathing right into your low back. Just relax. Focus on the breath and just allow your arm to fall down deeper and deeper, no forcing. One more inhale as you exhale back to neutral and back into your tabletops. Same thing on the other side. Left arm up, gaze follows. Stay there for a moment. As you exhale, left hand threads underneath your right shoulder. Right arm up, gaze follows. Left knee stays and right leg lifts. Engage your core. Don't worry if you flip over. You'll just end up on your back. Nothing will happen. You can just reground, get back into it. See if you can lift that leg up a little bit higher. And then again, slow motion. Right foot steps in front of your left hand. And then start to roll over to the back of your head. This time your right arm's falling back. Behind you, relax. Back to neutral. Back into your tabletop. And right back into child's pose. So again, separate those knees, push your sit bones backwards, relax your chest, and rest. And as always, remember, your mat, your body, your practice. I'm only here to guide you. So at any point in time, whenever you need a break, you take one. You take one whenever you need one. You take as many of them as you need. Try to keep them as short as you can. Stay mindful of your body. Always listen to your body. Never overdo it. Don't hurt yourself, but challenge your body at the same time. And from here, let's press right back up into your downward facing dog. And then slowly make your way forward. You can step, jump, walk, float, hop forward so that you finish in a forward fold at the front edge of the mat. Start to shift more and more of your body weight into your toes so your heels are nice and light, legs are straight, just micro bend in the knees, tailbone up, and upper body completely relaxes here. Give your head a nice shake, yes. And then give your head a nice shake, no. And then shake it, yes, again. Now grab a hold of the opposite elbow, gently sway side to side. Just allow the weight of your head to pull your upper body down. Come back to neutral. Inhale, let's rise all the way up to standing. Hands together to touch up over your head. Interlace your fingers, lean over towards the right hand side, keeping that left shoulder open towards the wall behind you. So when you're looking underneath that left armpit, you shouldn't see your arm. You can wrap your right hand around your left wrist, give it a pull, or you can slide that right hand down towards your knee or shin for a deeper stretch. Come back to center, over to the other side. Reach to the left, open up the right shoulder behind you, gaze underneath it. Left hand wraps around your right wrist or slide that left hand down, stretch out the right side. Don't forget to breathe. Come back to neutral. Push those hips forward and give me a little baby back bend here. Draw a line on the ceiling with your fingertips. Gaze follows. And as you exhale, forward fold. Release. One more time. Give your head a nice shake. Yes, relax your head and your neck. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale back into your heart center. Inhale up, baby back bend. Exhale into a forward fold. Inhale into a flat back. And exhale down. You can step or jump it back into a plank. Hold your plank. Beautiful straight line from the crown of your head all the way towards your heels. Make sure your bum's not sticking up, belly's not falling down. Shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Index fingers parallel to each other. And now, slowly, side plank on the right-hand side. All we're going to do is hold a simple side plank here. Beautiful side plank, feet stacked. If you need to modify, your left foot can step in front of your right foot. You can also drop your forearm and your elbow down to the mat. You can do both. Hold it here. Stack your joints, maybe gaze up. Now back to neutral. And then all the way over to the side plank on the left-hand side. Again, stack your feet on top of each other if you can. Push your heels away from you, toes towards your nose, core is engaged. Belly button right into your spine. Make sure those hips are not dipping down, and then come back into your plank. From here, completely up to you. You can go for cobra, up dog, or just hover your body over the mat, chaturanga. Inhale forward for an upward facing dog. And then press yourself right back up into a downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up really nice and high. Step that right foot through for a warrior one. Back foot to 45. If you can, line up your heels in one straight line. But watch your hips first. So you can use your hands to guide your right hip back, left hip forward. Right knee stays over your right ankle. Back leg nice and straight. Back foot is flat. Press to the outside of that of that back foot right into your back heel. Arms up, relax your shoulders. If this is too much with your heels lined up, take a wider stand. So just heel to your feet, right foot to the right, left foot to the left, and then your hips will align. Give me a deep breath in. Come up a little bit higher here, and then exhale, sink down just a tiny little bit lower so that right thigh is as parallel towards the mat as you can get, but maintain that right knee over your right ankle. And now hands down to the mat, left foot steps forward, back into your forward fold we go. Inhale, come all the way up, and exhale back into your heart center. Inhale, up, baby back bend. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, and exhale down again. Step or jump it back, plank. Again, line up your planks, beautiful straight line, crown to heels. You shouldn't feel anything in your low back. If you bounce back and forth, there should be no tension in your lower back. If you can feel something in your lower back, that means you're not lined up properly. Left side plank. And this time, we'll add a stretch. So this time, I want your top arm up over your head, reach. And now if you can, float that top leg up. Push that heel away from your toes, towards you. Fingertips reach over your head, towards the wall behind you. Come back into your planks and over to the other side. Side plank on the right side. Again, modify and hold, or just hold the simple side plank, or add that stretch. Top arm up over your head, reach, palm is facing down. Top leg up, heel away from your toes, towards your nose, core is engaged, and back into your plank. Again, completely up to you, cobra, up dog, or hover. Inhale forward for a cobra or an up dog, and exhale, press yourself right back up into a downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up nice and high. Step that left foot through for a warrior one. And we're just going to line up that warrior one here again. Back foot to 45, back leg straight, front knee over your front ankle. Use your hands, guide those hips so that they line up with that frontage of the mat. Arms up, and now inhale, big breath. And exhale, sink down a little lower. Again, working that left thigh as parallel towards the mat as you can get it, pushing most of your weight to the outside of that back foot. One more time, sink down a little bit deeper. Again, if this is too much, super simple fix is just widen your stand and your hips will line up and it'll make that warrior one a little bit easier to hold. Hands down to the mat, right foot steps forward, back into your forward fold. Inhale all the way up, back into your heart center. Inhale up, baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale into a flat back and exhale down. Step or jump it back into your planks. Hold your planks. Core is tight. And again, right side plank. This time, I'm just hearing a noise here. I'm not sure if you guys can hear a noise or not. If it's just me. So right side plank, top arm up over your head, top leg up. And this time, top elbow, top knee together to touch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. In, out. In, out. In, out. 3 more. 2. 1 more time. Extend, hold. Back into your planks and then over to the other side. That's it. Top arm up, top leg up, and elbow and knee together to touch. In, out. In, out. 5 more times. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Hold. Back to plank. Lower down. Inhale forward. And then right back up into downward facing dog. Kick your right leg up. Step that right foot through warrior one. Back foot to 45. Arms up. Hands together to touch up over your head and release your fingers. And let's go for a back bend. Draw a line on the ceiling with your fingertips. Gaze follows. Hold it here. Holding your back with both hands to your low back. Interlace your fingers. Float those knuckles away from your body. Opening up your heart, opening up your chest. Exhale, humble your warrior. Right shoulder down to the inside of that right knee. Float your knuckles up. Keep pushing your right hip back, left shoulder forward. I think it's the computer. Can you guys hear noise? I think it's the computer heating up in this heat. I'm not sure. Let me know if you can, if somebody can just type up if you can hear a noise or not. That would be great. So right hip back, left shoulder forward. And then from there, slowly all the way back up. Right into that back bend. Little back bend this time. And then on your next exhale, hands down to the mat, left foot steps forward, forward fold. Inhale, right all the way up. And exhale back into your heart center. Inhale up, baby back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for flat back. And exhale down. Step or jump it back, plank. Hold your plank, line up. And now left side plank. Hold your planks. And now top arm up over your head. Top leg up. Top head, top foot together to touch. For the count of 7 in front of you. Go. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1 more. And now over to the other side. Flip it. And now top arm up. Top leg up. Again, modify and hold. Or top hand, top foot together to touch in front of you. For the count of 7. Tons of abs here, guys. Breathe. 3, 2, 1 more time. Come back into your planks. Lower down into chaturanga. Use your knees if you need to. Push it forward for an upward facing dog. Right back up into a downward facing dog. Right to left hand. Step that left foot through. And you're coming right back into your warrior one. Line up that front knee over your front ankle. Left hip back, right hip forward. Hands together to touch up over your head. And give me a back bend. Again, draw a line on the ceiling with your fingertips. Gaze follows. Breathe into your low back. Staying in that back bend. Both hands to your low back. Interlace your fingers. Float those hands away from your body. Opening up your heart. Humble your warrior. Left shoulder down to the inside of that left knee. Relax your head. Relax your neck. Knuckles come up. Push that left hip back. Right shoulder comes forward. Relax your head. Relax your neck. And then slowly all the way back up. Take it right back into that back bend. And then hands down to the mat. Right foot steps forward, forward, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up and back into your heart center. Inhale up, baby back bend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale down, step or jump it back. Plank. Right side plank. Tons of planks. We're doing double side planks today. And this time, let's take it into a fallen star. So left foot in front of your right foot. You're getting a bigger base. It's going to make it a little bit easier to hold. And we're coming into our hip dips. 7 of them. Dip those hips down towards the mat and then press back up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Dip and up. Inhale. Exhale, push. 3, 2, 1 more. Press back up. Switch sides. Side plank on the left. And again, take it into a fallen star. Right foot in front of your left foot. Find your base and go. Dip and up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Dip and up. Dip and up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Come back into your planks. And again, completely up to you. Cobra up dog or chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Double up if you wish. Downward facing dog. You always double up on chaturangas if you're strong enough and if you feel like doing it. Left leg up. Is it left leg? No, right leg, right leg. Right leg up. Step that right foot through. Coming to your warrior 1. Arms back up. Sink down deeper. Line up your hips. Take it into a back bend. So we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. Staying in the back bend, both hands to your low back. Interlace your fingers, put those knuckles up. Humble your warrior. Right hip back, left shoulder forward. Knuckles up. Relax your head, relax your neck. Give me a deep breath in here. As you exhale, all the way back up we go. Sink down a little lower. Warrior 2. Spin that back foot to 90. Right heel, left arch alignment. Shoulders are directly over your hips. Open up that right knee towards the pinky toe. Relax those shoulders. Inhale. Sink down a little lower. Again, inhale. Sink down a little deeper. Beautiful. 1 more inhale here. As you exhale, windmill those hands down to the mat. Left foot steps forward. Forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Back into your heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And down. Step or jump it back. Plank. Left side plank. Again, coming back into your fallen star. This time, arm stays up. Actually, let's bring that top hand to the back of your head. Keep your top leg straight. Keep your top foot, so your front foot flat. Lower knee, top elbow together to touch. Go for the count of 10 this time. And of course, if you don't have to, don't drop that foot down to the mat. Keep it floating. That's 5. 5 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3, 2, last one. Flip over to the other side. Fallen star first. Again, find your base. Then your top hand to the back of your head. Top leg stays as it is. Lower knee, top elbow. In, out. And again, if you don't have to, that lower leg doesn't touch that floor. Keep it up. It's a little tougher. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Back into your plank. Lower down. Use your knees if you have to. Cobra up to chaturanga. Inhale forward for an upward facing dog. Back up into a downward facing dog or double up and then press up. Left leg up. Step that left foot through. Warrior 1. Up we go. 1 breath. Left hip back, right hip forward. Hands together. Give me a back bend. All right. Holding that back bend. Both hands to your low back. Interlace your fingers. Float those knuckles up. Open up your heart. Humble your warrior. Left shoulder comes down. Relax your head. Relax your neck. Keep pushing that left hip back. Keep drawing your right shoulder forward. 1 more inhale here. Exhale all the way back up. Warrior 1. Sink down deeper. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Relax your shoulders. Open up that left knee towards the pinky toe. Tuck your tailbone under. Keep your core engaged. Your core, your abs is your powerhouse. That's where all that strength is coming from. Relax those shoulders. 1 more inhale. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Right foot steps forward. Forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, back into your heart center. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, down. Step or jump it back. Plank. Right side plank. Right. And this time, you can keep your feet stacked, or to modify, again, left foot in front of your right foot, you're going to take that left hand and thread it underneath that right shoulder as far back as you can, and then all the way back up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. 2. One more time. All the way back up. Switch sides. Again, stack your feet if you can, but it's tons of balance, so nothing wrong with bringing your top foot in front of your lower foot. Take that top hand underneath that lower shoulder, push back, and then all the way back up. Let's go. 7 and up. 6, 5, 4. 3 more. 2. Last one. Back into your plank. Lower down. Inhale forward. And then press yourself right back up. Kick your right leg up. Step that right foot through. Warrior 1. Backward to 45. Up we go. Right away. Back bend. Hands into your low back. Float them away. Humble your warrior. Push your right hip back, left shoulder forward. Knuckles up if you can. Or keep your hands relaxed at your low back. This time, let's take those hands, reach them towards that left front corner of your mat, keeping your right knee over your ankle, and I'll start to really push that right hip back. You're looking through those legs towards the right back corner of your mat. Come up on your fingertips, reach a little bit further forward, and then as you exhale, slowly make your way right back up into that warrior 1. So both hands can come back to your low back, and then all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Spin that back foot back to 90. Flip that right hand upside down, reach it forward. Exalted warrior. You can slide that left hand down your left thigh towards that left ankle. You can wrap it around that low back. Try to reach for the inside of your right thigh. You can also float it up. And if you're floating it up, imagine that you're squeezing something in between the palms of your hands. Open up that right shoulder towards that wall behind you. Don't lose your right knee. Hold it here. Lower body stays, upper body transfers to about 45 degrees. So this time you're creating a straight line from the outside of that left foot straight through that left middle finger. Keep that top shoulder open, gaze underneath it, okay? Just for a moment. Keep that upper body the way it is. Straighten that right leg. Tuck your right hip underneath your left one. So triangle legs. Hold it here, tons of obliques. Hold for 3, 2. As you exhale, bend into that right knee again. Now hands down to the mat. Step that left foot through, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale back into your heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale down. Step or jump it back. Plank. Left side plank. And again, you can, let's take it back into a fallen start because we'll do hip raises. So this time you're lifting your hips up as high as you can. You won't see much. And then back to neutral. The most important thing, don't drop them. Up, neutral. So you need to really use your abs to control this because normally those hips want to go down. I don't want that to happen. Up and neutral. Up and neutral. Up and neutral. Keep breathing. Up, neutral. Give me one more. Come back to center and now flip it over to the other side. Again, fallen star. Top foot in front of your lower foot. And now, hips up, neutral. Hips up, neutral with the breath. Lift, neutral, lift, neutral, lift, neutral, lift, neutral. One more. Back into your plank. Slow down, chaturanga. Inhale forward for an up dog. Second chaturanga if you wish. Press yourself right back up into a downward facing dog. Left leg kicks up. And left foot steps through warrior 1. Up we go again. Line up. Relax your shoulders. Hands together. Right away into a back bend we go. Keep pushing that left knee forward. Don't lose it. Hands to your low back. Knuckles away from your body. Humble your warrior. Left shoulder down to the inside of that left knee. Relax your head and your neck. Push that left hip back. Draw your right shoulder forward. You're going to stay right there, nice and low. Reach your fingertips towards that right front corner of your mat. Come up on your fingertips, almost like making suction cups with your hands. Push that left hip back. Reach your fingertips forward. Look through those legs towards that left back corner of your mat. Reach, 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 reach. You can bring both hands back to your low back or straight up warrior 1. Sink down deep breath. Give me a deep breath in here. As you exhale, warrior 2. Spin your back to 90 again. Open up that knee. Relax your shoulders. Make sure you're not leaning too far forward. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Cores engaged. Flip that front hand upside down. Reach forward. Reverse that warrior. Again, completely up to you where that right hand goes. You can slide it down towards that ankle. You can float it up, squeeze something in between the palms of your hands. Keep that top shoulder open, hold it here. And again, lower body stays. And now upper body transfers forward. Again, create that straight line from the outside of that right foot straight through that top middle finger. Hold, keep that shoulder open. One more time, inhale here. As you exhale, upper body stays. Straighten that front leg. Tuck that left hip underneath your right one. Beautiful straight line. Open up that shoulder. Hold it here. I know it's not easy. Give me 3, 2, bend into that front knee. Both hands down to the mat. Step that right foot through. Forward fold. And just release here. Let it go. Maybe grab a hold of the opposite elbow again. Sway side to side. Come back to neutral. Inhale all the way up and back into your heart center. Inhale up, baby back bend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. And exhale down, step or jump it back, plank. And again, starting on the right side plank. Coming into a rock star. So left foot, again in front of your right foot. So left leg is straight, left foot is flat. You're going to take that lower leg and bring it out in front of you. Keep it at hip height. Push that heel away from your toes towards your nose. All you're going to do for this one here is just hold, but try to keep that leg at hip height. Lift it up a little bit higher. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Back into your plank. Flip it over to the other side. Again, top foot in front of your lower foot. And once you're steady, and if you're ready, take that lower leg out in front of you. Again, hip height, heel away from your toes towards your nose. Lift, lift, lift. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Come back into your plank. Low down, cobra up to go chaturanga. Inhale forward. Back into a second chaturanga if you wish, and then press yourself right back up, downward facing dog. Kick your right leg up. 1 breath. Warrior 1. Rise all the way up. Right away, give me a back bend. Hands to your low back. Open up your heart. Humble your warrior. Every single time you're coming into that humble warrior, see if you can slide that right shoulder a little bit lower, a little bit closer down towards that right ankle. Keep working that right hip back, left shoulder forward. All right, from here, both hands to your low back again. Slowly rise up. Back into your warrior 1. Hands together into your heart center. Inhale, arms all the way back up. So you back to heart center. Inhale, float those arms back up, big circles. And exhale back into your heart center. Inhale, up, big circles. Exhale, right into your heart center. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This is pretty much that movement. It's just to kind of warm up those shoulders, but it's also to keep you busy, not thinking that you're holding that warrior 1 for a while. Yeah, so these are little tricks we use. It actually works as simple as it is. It does work. All right, give me a couple more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. Arms all the way back up. On your next exhale, back into your warrior 2. Spin that back foot to 90. All right. Keep that knee over ankle. Shoulders are relaxed. Exalted warrior. Reach that arm forward. Take it a little bit deeper. That's it. Hold and breathe. Yes, again, your expression, whichever you prefer. You can float that arm up if you wish. And then on your next exhale, right elbow on top of your right knee, left arm up for a modified extended side angle. You can stay here, or you can bring that right hand down the inside of that right foot. Stack your shoulders, elbows, wrists in one straight line. You stay right there. If you wish, take a bind. Right arm underneath that right thigh. Hands will meet at your low back on the right hand side. If they don't meet, you have, again, pants, shirts, whatever you've got handy, grab a hold of whatever you can. Open up that left shoulder just a little bit more. Gaze over it. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, unbind your arms. So right hand down, left arm back up. Inhale. And then on the exhale, revolve. Left hand comes down. And right arm reaches up, revolve, extend that side angle. Try to keep your right knee over your ankle. Bring your chest closer and closer towards that right thigh. That's it. Gaze follows your hand only if your neck allows you to. As you exhale, right hand comes down, left foot steps forward, back into your forward fold. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, back into your heart center. Inhale up, baby back bend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to flat back, and exhale down, step or jump it back, plank. Coming into a left side plank. So this time, top leg up, bend into that top knee and grab a hold of your toe with your peace fingers and your thumb. Extend that leg straight up if you can. That's it. Don't lose that line. Don't let your hips dip. Press that left into your mat. Lift those hips up higher. Right leg straight. Keep pushing that heel against that ceiling. Come back into a plank and then over to the other side. Flip it. And then lift your top leg up if you can, of course. If not, you're modifying your side planks and you're holding. And then grab a hold of that toe. And then extend that leg straight up. Press that right into your mat. Lift up higher. Imagine that you're pushing the sole of that foot right against that ceiling. Back into your plank. Lower down. Your choice, Cobra up to good chaturanga. Inhale forward for an up dog. Double up if you wish. Press back up, downward facing dog. Left leg lift. Step that left foot through. And warrior. Warrior one again. Line up. Back bend. Hands together. Lean back. Take your time. Hands to your low back. Interlace your fingers, float those knuckles up. Exhale, humble your warrior. Again, if you can, try to come down a tiny little bit lower. Relax your head and your neck. Remember, no work in your upper body. Everything's done in your legs here. Keep pushing the left hip back. Keep drawing your right shoulder forward. Hands onto your low back. All the way back up we go, warrior one. All right, sink down deeper. Ready? Hands right into your heart center. Namaste. Inhale up. Exhale back into your heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Watch your hips. Maintain that front knee over your ankle. Keep pushing to the outside of that right foot. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Last one. Back, arms back up. Sink down a little lower. And then on your next exhale, back into your warrior two. Keep opening up that knee. Relax those shoulders. Sink down deeper. Keep your toes light. Ground through all four corners of those feet. Reverse that warrior. Left hand flips. Reach forward and exhale. That's it. Keep that top shoulder open. Gaze underneath it. Maybe float that right arm up. Hold and breathe. And then on your next exhale, left elbow down on top of that front knee, top arm up. Again, you can stay here or come deeper. Left hand to the instep of that left foot. Stay there, or if you wish, bind your arms. Left arm underneath that left thigh. Right hand meets the left one at the back. Open up that top shoulder. That's it. Breathe here. And then from there, we're going to release the bind. Reach your top arm up. As you exhale, remember as always, empty lungs, revolve. Take a twist here, right hand down, left arm reaches up. Hold. And then as you exhale, left hand comes down, right foot steps forward, back into your forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale back into your heart center. Inhale up, baby back bend. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale down. Step or jump it back into your plank. Side plank on the right hand side again. All right, this time coming into a rock start, but we'll try to take it deeper. So again, left foot in front of your right foot. Take that lower leg, extend it out in front of you. Keep it at hip height. And now bend into your knee. Reach for that right big toe. And now straighten that right leg. Bring it closer and closer towards your chest. Now then, if you've got that, open up that left shoulder, that top shoulder, and gaze underneath it. Hold here for 3, 2, and on 1, back into your plank. Other side. So same thing, right foot in front of your left foot. Take your lower leg extended out in front of you at hip height first. And now bend into that knee, reach for your toe, and then straighten again. Bring that left thigh closer and closer towards your chest. Open up that right shoulder a little bit more. Back to neutral, back to plank. Your choice again, lower down, cobra up the good chaturanga. Forward for an up dog. Double up if you wish. Back into your downward facing dog. Kick your right leg up. Step that right foot through, warrior one, back foot 245. Arms up. Sink down deeper. Give me a back bend. Hold your back bend. Hands to your low back. Open up your heart. Humble your warrior. Right shoulder down. Knuckles up. Take it lower. Come all the way back up into your warrior one. Flip it into your warrior two. All right, tiny little baby circles with your arms to the right side. Little ones, just keep your shoulders relaxed for 10, 7, 5, reverse, other side. Relax your shoulders, go for 10, 5, back to neutral. Eagle arms on the right, right arm out in front of you, left one under and around. Wrap your arms around, hands together to touch. You're going to inhale, lift those elbows up to chin level as high as you can. Exhale your hands away from your face. Feel a beautiful stretch in your shoulders. Keep your knee over your ankle. Keep opening it up. Again, elbows up. Exhale those hands away from your face. One more time. Inhale. Exhale your hands away from your face. On your next exhale, back into your warrior two arms. Exalted warrior. That's it. Open up that top shoulder. Keep working that right knee forward. And then as you exhale right away, right hand down to the instep of that right foot. Modify by using a block or elbow over your knee. Come back into your bind. Reach, grab a hold of whatever you have access to. Open up that top shoulder. If you can, reach for your left hand with for your left wrist with your right hand. Give that arm a pull. Now see if you can straighten that right leg as much as you can. So back into your triangle legs and then back into your bend. Let's go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. 2. One more time. All right. Open up that top shoulder. Unbind your arms. Inhale here. As you exhale, revolve. Left hand comes down. Right arm reaches all the way up. Bring it just closer and closer towards that right thigh. Okay, from here, we're going straight into revolved half moon. Okay, so you're lined up. Take a deep breath in here. All you need to do is kick that back leg up to hip height. So revolved half moon, deep breath in, and up we go. Beautiful. All right. So from here, you have your hips squared down towards the mat. That left leg is at hip height or lower. Now I want you to really start to focus on your balance. So come up on your left fingertips. Fix your gaze on the still point. Don't look at anything that wiggles. Make sure you're breathing. Now see if those hands will come together to your heart center. And from there, you're going right into a warrior 3. Micro bend in that knee. Keep your hips squared down. Just your chest comes facing down to the mat. Maybe reach those arms out in front of you. Nothing wrong with losing your balance. Nothing wrong with falling out of the pose. Don't worry about it. Reach. Hold. Breathe. Bend into that right knee. Give me 5 pulses. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back up. Regular half moon. Right hand comes down in front of that right foot. Left arm all the way up. You can use your left hand to open up that hip. Left leg stays hip height or lower. Come back up on your right fingertips this time. Then maybe just that one right middle finger. Maybe those hands will come together to your heart center. Hold. Maybe it's just a little hop. And it's all good. From here, right back. Warrior 3. So again, try to keep those hands at your heart center. Fix your gaze. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. That's the only thing in your head. Reach those arms forward just for a moment. And if you can, both elbows, left knee together to touch for the count of 5. Keeping your upper body as parallel towards the mat as you can. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Extend, reach, hold. Give me your best. Warrior 3 here. Forward fold, release. All right, one more side and you're done. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale back into your heart center. Inhale up, baby back bend. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale down, step or jump it back. Plank. Left side plank. All right, so we're going to start on the left, coming into a tree pose this time. So right foot to the inside of your left thigh, knee up, hip up, arm up, gaze up, come back into a plank, keeping that foot pressed into your thigh, flip it over to the other side. Right knee is now pointing down, left leg straight, or left foot flat, left arm up, hold, and back into a plank. So full plank and right side plank. So same thing, left foot to the inside of your right thigh this time. Knee up, hip up, arm up, gaze up, keep your core engaged, hold. And now we'll flip it over. So first plank, and then all the way over to the other side. So this time your left knee is pointing down to the mat, hold here, keep your core engaged, 3, 2, 1, and back to plank. You can stay in the tree or come back into a full plank, lower down into a chaturanga. Inhale forward for an upward facing dog. Press yourself right back up into your downward facing dog. Left leg kicks up. Step that left foot through and come into your warrior 1. Knee over ankle, line up, arms up, sink down deeper. Give me a little bit of baby back bend here. Holding your back bend, hands come to your low back. Float those knuckles up, humble your warrior last, humble warrior for today. That's it, knuckles up a little bit higher, relax your head and your neck. Tweak those hips, draw that right shoulder forward. Come all the way back up into your warrior 1. Inhale, arms up. Sink down a little lower. Inhale. As you exhale, warrior 2. All right. This time, big circles. Pick a side. Doesn't matter which side. And big circles. But again, shoulders stay relaxed. Keep pushing that left knee outwards. Keep your core engaged. Breathe. Switch directions. Right, back into your warrior 2 arms, and now eagle arms on the left. Left arm out in front of you, right one under and around. Wrap your arms around, hands together. Inhale, elbows up to chin level. Exhale, your hands away from your face. Feel it stretching your shoulders again. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, your hands away from your face. One more time. Inhale. Exhale those hands away. Hold it here for just a moment. On your next exhale, back into your warrior 2 arms. Flip that left hand upside down. Reach it forward. Exalted warrior. Hold and breathe. Left hand down to the instep of that left foot. Right arm up. Hold. And again, stay here and modify. Or left arm underneath that left leg. Come back into your bind here. Open up that top shoulder. Reach for whatever you have access to. You can again stay right there or see if you can straighten that left leg, tuck your left hip underneath your right one. Exhale, bend into your knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale 1 more time. Bend into that knee. Hold it here. Open up that shoulder. Unbind your arms. Revolve. Right hand comes down. Left arm reaches up. All right, and from here again, we're going right into that revolved half moon. So deep breath in and kick that right leg up again. Hip height or lower. Foot is flexed. Toes are pointing down. Hips are squared. And now let's balance again. Remember your checklist. Gaze, breath, and what's happening in your head. Up on your fingertips first. Then just that one right middle finger, then a little baby hop. See if those hands will come together at your heart center. Beautiful. Now from here, warrior 3, all you have to do is twist that upper body so it's facing down the mat. Bend into your standing knee. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Press back up. And now regular half moon. So left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. Again, you can use your right hand to guide that right hip over your left hip. Flexing that right foot will help you balance. Back to balance we go. Up on your fingertips, then just that one left middle finger, and then little baby hops. Split second, guys. That's how it starts. And eventually you'll be able to bring those hands right into your heart center and stack your shoulders, stack your elbows, hold it here. Try with your hands at your heart center to come right back into your warrior 3. And then reach those arms forward. Keep your hips squared down. And now both elbows, right knee together for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Extend, reach, hold, best warrior 3. And release. Forward fold. Awesome work. You're all done. All you were going to do here is take a Malasana squat. So heel to your feet. About mat distance, toes out in about a 45 degrees, toes are light. Yeah. And then elbows will come to the inside of your knees. You're going to tuck your tailbone under, line up your sit bones directly underneath your shoulders. Use your elbows to help you push your knees away from each other. Use your knees to press your elbows in. So you're creating that resistance, toes light, hold here. Breathe into your groin. Inner thighs, low back. That's where you should feel it. And breathe. And then as you exhale, slowly make your way down to seated. And we're going to finish with the boat. We're going to go from 15 all the way down to 1. You, of course, do what you can. If you need to take a rest, you take a rest. You give yourself a squeeze, and then you get back into it. Take as many rests as you need, but remember, as short as possible. And yes, we're going to add Russian twists in between. So you're going to have abs, obliques, your quads, your hip flexors, your low back, tons of things going on here. And of course, because we're moving fast, we're adding a little bit of cardio here as well. So hands over your knees first, lean back up until your arms are nice and straight, and this is that perfect V shape that you want to hold as long as you can. If you need your hands behind you, that's perfectly fine, nothing wrong with that, but just make sure you don't sink into your shoulders. You do not put any pressure, no weight on your hands, they're just there lightly to support you. And then from here, you can reach your arms out in front of you if you have a strong core, or up over your head if you have a super strong core, your choice. Deep breath in here, and legs go up. Boat, holding here for the count of 15. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Pilates breath will help you here. No matter what happens, don't stop breathing. Lower the legs about halfway, hold for 15. Keep your core engaged. If you hold your breath, you're only making things worse, so keep breathing. And then lower the legs, hover your heels just over the mat. Keep your core engaged. Focus on your breath. You've got this, guys. Coming into Russian twists. Let's bend your knees. You can cross your ankles, hands together, and go. Tap them out on one side and then on the other. Keep going. Exhale, 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 exhale. 10, 7. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. You're going back to boat. Legs all the way up, arms up. Hold for the count of 10. Keep breathing. So those Russian twists are not too bad when you're doing them in 15s, but they're going to get closer towards the end. Lower the legs about halfway, 10. So when they get closer and closer together, that's when you really have to breathe. 3. And hover your heels. Hold for 10. And 5. 3. Back to Russian twist. Bend your knees, cross your ankles, and let's go. Exhale, 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 exhale. This is 5 and 10, 7 and 5, 3, 2, 1 and 1. Legs all the way up. Hold 5, 4. Breathe. 3, 2 and 1. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs, back into your Russian twist for the count of 15. And 12, 10, 7, 5 more, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Legs all the way up. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Halfway, 3, 2, 1. Hover, 3, 2, 1. Back up, and let's go. Keep twisting, keep breathing. 5 in, 10, and 7, 5, 3, 1, and 1. Legs all the way up. Go for 2, 1. Halfway, 2, 1. Hover, 2, 1. Second last time, Russian twist. 15, 13, 10, 7, and 5, 3, 1, and 1. Last one. Up for 1. Halfway, 1. Hover, 1. Last set of twists, and 15, 12, 10, 7, 5, 3, and you're done. Awesome work. Give yourself a hug. Big, big, big squeeze. All done. Awesome work. Whenever you're ready, we're just going to slowly, with control, reaching those arms out in front of you, using your abs, slowly, with control, slow motion, roll all the way down on your mats, on your back, and then float your legs straight up into a waterfall, heels away from you, toes towards your nose. All right. And then from here, either stay there, or if you have a block handy or a towel or a pillow, you can throw it underneath your low back so that you're elevating your hips just to come into a supported waterfall. And then just enjoy to stay right there. Allow your bodies to cool down. You just want those hips a little bit higher than your heart. That's why we're lifting them up. And then bring your arms into a cactus. And if you have your hips elevated, let's remove that block or a pillow. Come back down into a waterfall. Arms back up into a cactus. Bend your knees. Bring those knees right into your chest. Drop your knees to the right. And then bring your gaze to the left, coming into your final twist. You stay there. Or you take it a little bit deeper. Either right ankle over your left knee or right leg nice and straight. And then use your right hand over your left knee, guide it down towards the mat, just a little bit closer. Breathe into your low back. And then same twist over to the other side. So back to center first. And then drop your knees to the left. Bring your gaze to the right. And again, enjoy and stay right there. Or take that same twist that you did on the other side. Left ankle over your right knee. Or straighten your left leg. And then use gentle pressure with that left hand over your right knee to work it down towards the mat and hold. And come back to center. Extend those legs nice and long. Reach your arms up over your head. Interlace your fingers, feet together to touch. Point your toes. And give yourself a really beautiful full body stretch here. Reach. Reach. A little bit further. Reach now. Squeeze every single muscle inside your body. Your fist, face, chest, core, thighs, toes. Squeeze tighter, tighter, tighter. As tight as you possibly can. Hold. And exhale right into Shavasana. Bring your arms along the side of your body, palms are facing up. Relax your head, your neck, your shoulders. Get rid of all that space between your low back and your mat. Extend your legs nice and long so your feet end up at both front corners of your mat, allowing your ankles, your toes, your knees, your calves, everything's just falling outwards here. Just start to relax from the crown of your head all the way down, down, down to your tippy toes. Allowing your entire body to completely melt, relax, and soften right into your mat. Allow your entire body to just become heavier and heavier. Just let it melt. And then scan your body, notice what's going on, how it's feeling, how it's doing. Letting go of any leftover stress, any tension, any frustration, any negativity, anything that no longer serves you, but you might still be holding on to. Just breathe it out, let it go. You don't need it. Just release it. And of course, breathe in that beautiful, positive, loving, healing energy into all those open spaces that you just created with your practice. Thank yourself. Thank your body for taking the time out of the day for yourself to do something so great for you mentally and physically. Once again, clear your mind, let your thoughts go. Resist any urges to move and stay completely still. Only focus on the inside of you and on your breath. And if you need a little bit extra time in Shavasana, stay exactly as you are, for as long as you wish. And if you're ready, start to gently wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, turn your head side to side. And let's take a happy baby. Bend into your knees, open up your hips, reach for the outsides of your feet, keeping your head, neck, shoulders relaxed. Gently rock side to side. And then bring your knees into the chest, forehead to meet. Give yourself a hug. Big, 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 big squeeze. And then slide your hands right underneath your knees. Rock back and forth. Let's go for 5. Try to keep your core engaged so that your feet hover over the mat. Roll out your spine the other way. We always rock side to side. We will rock back and forth. So on your last one, roll up to seated. And sit up however you're comfy. Super simply cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whichever one you feel like taking. Round through your sit bones and your tailbone, lengthen through your spine. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Rest your wrists on top of your knees. Bow your head down just slightly. Close your eyes and take a moment here to seal in all the benefits of your practice with just a few final breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and reach arms up. And grab a hold of all of that beautiful, positive, amazing, powerful, balanced energy that you've created with your practice. Bring it right in between your hands. And right down into your heart center. Take it with you and allow it to remain with you for the remainder of the day. The way in you honors and salutes the light in each and every one of you. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you guys for practicing. Thank you, Stella, for modeling as always. And if you haven't already done so, please sign in for me. Just leave a comment so that I know who's doing the classes. Thank you again, and we'll see you soon. Oh, I'm not sure about Brenda tomorrow, but she'll let me know if she's going to do a stretch. I'll let you guys know. I'll post on Facebook.